speaking. I'm gonna need a riot squad to help control my breathing. Communicating with faces like I can hear her speaking.
Starting in the bottom center, we have our Terran player with perfect control. He is
Maru Prime.
He's got a towel on his desk too, doesn't he?
He does.
So one of these unlockables. Everybody that beats Gumiho think it's a towel. Over here, in the top, the underdog, but still very deadly. He is
Azubu Sleep.
Did you ever read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or see the movie?
You know what's sad? I actually bought the book and I never read it. I don't have it out here in Seoul, but I bought the book. It's like, that's an old book.
They made a movie of it too. I mean,
was the movie good?
Well, not really. Not really.
Not really?
Not super good, but it was. I mean, you could watch
You
it.
know Fight Club was a book?
Was it?
It was a book before it was a movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like movies that are turned into books.
You know they do that.
Yeah.
They actually...
When I was a kid, I read a few of them.
You could get like... I forget what movies they did this with, but there was a point in time where there was a marketplace for when you'd release a popular flick, like some kind of drama movie, they would actually release a book for it. You'd see it in like those airport bookstores.
Yeah.
Wait, so you actually read those?
When I was a kid, I read a few of them. Yeah.
Okay,
they were terrible.
Oh yeah, they're terrible.
I can't remember which ones they were.
Think of how cheap that is to actually do. I mean, the script is essentially the book.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you just get somebody to just reconfigure it into I don't know. Did you ever read Goosebumps when you were a kid?
Of course, man.
Goosebumps was scary when I was a kid.
Goosebumps.
There were some scary Goosebumps books. That was, if you guys are younger, that was...
What was the other series that was just like Goosebumps?
But for older
yes,
people?
Like the older
like
people.
teens?
Because I read those a little bit too.
Oh, God. I don't... Guys, let us know on Twitter. Somebody's going to know.
Somebody knows.
I read one of those books. It was really scary. It was about this guy that strangled a girl with her scarf, and then he hid the body in a snowman. Yeah.
There must have been some magic in that old... my God. This is so funny.
No. He like built the snowman. First of all, I don't know how you get a corpse to fit into like a snowman. That's like a lot of packing with the snow, but
I'm just like, well, then
it's a summer. Yeah, as it melted, then the body appeared there, and it was like, ooh, the killer.
Yeah.
The killer got him.
That's pretty hilarious.
That's how Tasteless does it on the ladder or toes, is when I kill them, I pack their nerd bodies into a snowman.
Oh, that's amazing.
Just think about that next time you go there. Go around your suburb when there's snow. Is it a snowman or is it a nerd?
A dead nerd.
A dead
in
nerd.
The snowman.
Or a really cold nerd that soon could be
a
dead
really
because
cold
he's stuck in my snowman.
That's true. Can they fight out of your snowman?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
all right.
so
what game is this?
Starcraft.
Yeah,
Starcraft.
thank you. All right, we're here now. So we got the Overlord moving out, and I don't even know why I said that. I saw an Overlord moving.
Pretty similar build to the last game. Not going the queens as quickly, going for speed much more quickly.
Yeah.
So a little bit different. As far as Maru goes, exactly the same build. I think he's probably looked at his build and said,
the same thing again here.
Well, the thing is, this build is going to be safe against basically every all-in. Yeah, it's just with all the 3 barracks out before your 3rd command and getting the quick Hellions, it's going to be hard to bust Maru with anything at all. So this is something for him to use against a player like Sleep, where he just looks at him and is like, well, I mean, Sleep is good, but is Sleep Maru level? No.
No. Unfortunately for him, no.
Well, fortunately for Maru, no.
That's true.
It's point of view think taste. Jeez.
I like the way that Maru's playing this. I think when you get as good as Maru is, especially with how he's good at engagements, by the time you just get to mid-game and late game, you're probably just going to wear him out.
There's so much area to outplay them in. By the way, looks like we could see something crazy here. There's a lot of lings on the way in a Baneling Nest rather early. With this many lings being made, I would say almost certainly Tasteless.
I got to agree with you 100%. It looks like we're going to have some Baneling action going down here.
In fact, if you notice the minimap, I noticed this earlier, I was wondering because I haven't seen enough on this map, but if you look at the Overlord placement, he has complete paths mapped out where he knows there's nothing that can see him. So I think that's why those Overlords are out there, to make sure that he does not get scouted with what he's doing.
So the Hellions are going to come out now. And it looks like the Lings are going to go completely around here.
Yeah, those will be the ones that turn into Banelings, no doubt. The other ones should probably try to chase the Hellions home a little bit.
Now the Zerg's got a good amount of gas pulled, and the Baneling production is just now started with 14 Banes on the way.
A good choice here by Sleep. He might be able to get him.
Now with that third base planted there, I don't think Maru's going to expect this aggressive all in here.
Yeah. It's a tricky one, especially the way that he ran around with no scouting. Maru has no idea right now, man. This is getting really scared for Maru. Here we go, 14 Banelings walking up to this wall right now, or waddling up this wall, right through that bunker in depot, and Maru could be in trouble.
He wasn't quite able to shut that entrance in time here. The Lings and Banelings now destroying everything. And, I mean, the Hellions are going to come back here and try to save the day. I don't know if it's going to be enough, Artosis.
How many SCVs can he get? I think that's going to be a big issue here because, that's a lot of SCVs.
Damn. And still more Lings now down here on the low ground.
He's killed 16 SCVs so far. Still making Lings and Banelings, but those Hellions, if controlled correctly, can do a lot. Whoa, they found the Banelings, but they don't want to get surrounded.
Nice surround, but a pickup there. Beautiful play by Maru. Both these guys with excellent control. There's no depots here at the entrance, so the Lings can run in freely.
And Stim just finished, so suddenly Maru can micro a lot better. The Banelings walking up this ramp right now.
Oh, this is somewhat of a control mistake here from Sleep. He's got to be careful. The Banelings, when they don't have speed, are just... I mean, you can kite them forever.
Yeah, see, this guy's trying to run away. Sorry, no. 35 drones to 27 SCVs right now. He ended up killing a total of 18 SCVs. That was... I gotta say, I think that was a solid defense by Maru. Now, if you look at what he has, he's about to have +1 attack against 0 upgrades, other than speed, of course.
Yeah.
He's got his medevacs, he's got Widow Mines out, he still has Hellions. Yeah, he lost a decent amount of SCVs, but the drone count wasn't that high. And he can go over and start getting offensive now against nothing but Ling Bane. I'm kind of liking it for Maru.
Yeah.
Even though we have Sleep obviously at a higher supply here, it's...
The kind of all-in that Sleep did is not easy to transition back into the Econ game. Because if Terran's holding it and holding it for as long as they are here, looks like he's going to have to turn around here. These Lings are not going to... These are simply to make the Terran not be able to attack as quickly.
And anything he can kill here is a big deal. Look, he gets a mule, he gets a few SCVs.
Interrupts some mining.
He made him turn around, and as exactly as you said, Tasteless, that was probably the most important part.
Here's the problem when you do the all-in, like what Sleep did here, is that it's really, really easy, once Maru holds it, to harass you like crazy because you have medevacs with speed. The Zerg has these slow Banelings. It's very tough. So this could be where Maru turns this game completely around.
Well, he's going to have to do it now because he did lose 8 more SCVs in that little counterattack. So his economy is actually just butchered right now. And let's see, we have a huge flank coming in here from Sleep. Very nice move indeed, and only a few units get picked up.
Yeah, not very well handled there by Maru, and that's going to be a GG. Yep, Maru knew he was dead.
That was really nicely done by Sleep. I really like how much damage his counterattack did there.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm like, this won't do that much. This will just make him turn around. But, Maru attacked with his SCVs instead of running when that engagement occurred, and that made it so that...
Well, the thing is, I think when Maru held it, the advantages he had to push right then. And then Sleep knew that. He counterattacked, made him come back. Even if he hadn't killed SCVs, his flank would have been big enough to kill off that army anyways. He had that one very specific timing to move out and be like, hey, I have Stim, I have +1, I have medevacs, I have Widow Mines, I have Hellions. I'm going to do damage. And he would have if Sleep hadn't done this very nice counterattack, I think. That was a hard situation Sleep put him in.
Nice strategy choice there by Sleep. Hitting Maru hard. Maru could have held that a little bit better at that start, but he from what he read off of Sleep, he assumed that Sleep was going to go for an econ game like game number 1, so the Hellions were not there, and they were not in a position to defend. And Hellions are really what are going to help you hold in a slow Baneling all-in like that, because you can kite so much. So, nice play there. Map number 3 is going to be Belshir Vestige.
All right, Belshir it is, a classic TVZ map by this point. See what type of style Maru is going to want to play here. We've seen a lot of people expanding towards the Zerg, above or below the main base of
Yep.
Baron. Seems like something that Maru would like with his type of aggressive style.
Yeah. Well, that's got to be frustrating. It's got to be frustrating for Maru here. I'm sure he was very confident he would win that game number 2.
Yeah,
You know what I
probably.
mean? From the way game number 1 looked and felt.
That was a really well executed build,
You
though,
think-
by Sleep. Really good idea.
You think Sleep would do another all-in like this?
It's going to be a lot harder to do here, I think. This is...
Maru's gonna be
It's a
ready.
good idea, though. I mean, if he can pull it off, absolutely, it's awesome.
Well, looks like the map is loading up. Guys, tell your friends to tune in here at GOMTV.net. We are here on our 3rd year, our birthday here at the GSL. And what better way to celebrate it than win these sick games here as Starcraft 2 has come so far here at GOMTV.net. We're going to go into game at number 3 here with Maru and Sleep. Again, this is the GSL.
You can tell I'm excited by the way my heart is beating. I'm gonna need a